Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Pillars of Eternity. Alright, we just entered this Elm's Reach area. Don't know what's in here, so we're gonna walk around and see what the hell we have. So we got a huntress over here, tribesman. Another tribesman. The great lioness has grown old and no longer has claim over the sacred lair in Galloween's. Alright. Well, we have some kind of building over here. And a heistable container. Can we get into this?
How may I help?
Yes. See if we can get Travis up here. Do a little heisting. Scroll of Crackling Bolt. We'll pass that off to Alof, and a pile of coins. Alright, so we have a building down here. Glenfathen Home. Let's go check it out. Alright, tribeswoman and a tribesman for shelter. Stay at the inn on the southeast end of Heartsong.
Of course.
Alright, we got some heistable stuff in here, but it looks like we're not going to be able to go stealthy enough to get by these guys, so nope. Maybe we'll come back here later. We're going to leave that stuff alone. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's go take a walk around here. Little Stelgar Protector. And a heistable container. Can we get into this without being seen? Well, we can pick up this stuff up here real quick. Some blood moss.
Well?
Let's see if we can get Travis into this stuff without being seen here. Let's wait for that Stelgar to move away.
I shall.
Not gonna get out of the way, it looks like. Well, in the meantime, let's go check this hut out. Oh wow, something's sitting right in the middle of the room already. Starlit Garb. Light armor. Damage resistance 7. 4 damage reduction. Plus 10 defense against spells and plus 2 athletics. Let's give that to Alof, I think. And we have some ale. I think we'll give it to Adair. And what do we have over here? Some camping supplies and some svef. We gotta remember those supplies are here. We'll come and get them later. Currently we're maxed out. Let's get out of here.
Of course.
Let's keep checking the place out. We got a transition over here. Nowhere new. Who are these people? Huntress, tribesman, nothing up there. Ooh, there's nobody around. Let's see if we can get into this.
What is
Travis,
it?
go for some sneaky. And we have some fruit and vegetables. We'll take it.
As you wish.
We can probably make us a stew or something. Alright, confident tribesman. Never before has a man slipped past with so much ease. A sign. A dark sign. It has come to pass. We could not have foreseen it. The Delam Gone could not either. And what does that tell us? She notices you, her thick eyebrows arching in surprise. Estramore, excuse us. We are not used to your kind here, under the great trees. If we can assist you, we will. Tell me about the man you speak of. Not Glenfathen. Broke into the tower, here in Elm's Reach. Nobody saw him come, not even the Delam Gone. He moved in silence, like a Stelgar in the shadows. The hunters caught no scent until it was too late. But we heard the stones crack. When he stepped inside Ter Evron, a dark omen, I say this. Delam Gone, what are they? They are ancient children of the giant elms. Our people have lived with the two sisters in peace since we arrived hundreds of years ago. Delam Gone call us friends. We call them our own kin. Our protection, their wisdom. Together we share a strong bond. They have always lived under the shadow of the great elms. Walk until you cross a stream, and there you'll find the Delam Gone sisters. Okay. Addendum added. Glenfathans have told me that I can find the Delam Gone sisters under the giant trees of Elm's Reach. That was over here, wasn't it? Well, let's keep looking around here. Oh, here's some more harvestable plants. Some blood moss.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
And we have a heistable container. What is this? Bulwark against the elements. We'll take it. And let's go check out this building here. Who is this? Tribesman. And a tribeswoman. And we have some heistable stuff in here too, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to avoid being seen by these folks. Unless she'll move. Oh yeah, she is. Can we get up here? Nope, she's not going to move far enough away. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, moving on. Here's some more plants. Let's grab them. Some Orland's Cradle. It's a Stelgar. And a warrior. What was this place? The Hall of Warriors. Let's go check it out. There's a container over here. Stelgar, warrior, another warrior. And it's heistable. Let's see if we can get over here and get into it. And a pile of coins. We'll take it. Who's this? Warrior, a warrior. And that's when I pierced the giant Stelgar with my spear. Right through the heart. Oh, this is Arthwind. Let's talk to this guy. A lanky hunter grooms his stubble, a patched fuzz of blonde hairs, while listening attentively to a young elven woman. She whispers in his reddened ears and giggles. With his head still lowered, he flashes a wide smile in return. The hunter notices you. He clears his throat and straightens his back, adopting an air of dignity. I've been expecting you. My tribesmen have told me that you are to speak the truth about Fiorm's exile. He combs his sparse stubble, darting a glance to the elven woman. Well, Arthwin doesn't hide from the truth. Ask and I'll answer. What happened to Fiorm? Fiorm? He pushes the blonde bristles away from the edges of his mouth. Every tribe knows his prowess. A hunter of great name, but this time he fell behind. We spotted a giant Stelgar in the Sentinel's Ridge, above the waterfall of the Northweald. It was stalking for prey. Fiorm wanted us to split. He'd lure the beast to the river, and I'd flank it. But the beast didn't come down to the riverbank, so we tried to circle it on the ridge. I climbed faster, and there it was, ready to pounce on me. I pierced flesh mid-air, rolled over, and stabbed at it again and again. And it was dead. Fiorm couldn't believe he didn't earn the kill, not even a cut. He said he'd not return with the shame of losing to a twice-split arrow. I pleaded, but he was a keeper of the stone. He'd not listen, and now he's exiled. Who knows where? Tell me your tribe. We're young, the youngest tribe in Air Glanfath, but we're not weak. The other tribes have their history, and now we, the twice-split arrows, are making our own. We're true Glanfathans, true hunters. I've proven our worth. It was me, not Fiorm, who killed the giant Stelgar. Addendum added. I spoke with Arthwin in Elm's Reach. The hunter insisted that he was the one to kill the giant Stelgar in the Northweald, near a ridge atop a waterfall. According to him, Fiorm couldn't bear the thought of losing to a hunter from a lower tribe, the twice-split arrows, and chose exile rather than return to the Twin Elms in shame. Does he say anything else? Nope, nothing else. Alright.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's see what's back here, I guess. Nothing here. And nothing here. So here's the entrance to the place. And a bunch of Stelgar running around. Oh, there's something back here. Let's grab this. Some Pilgrim's Crown. We'll take it. Some more crafting material. And nothing in here. There's a few warriors right there. And a few Stelgars. Well, I guess we can go check this place out. What the hell is the name of this again? Hall of Warriors. Let's go see what's in here. Hall of Warriors.
I'll take care of it.
Not too big. But we have some lootable stuff in here.
I'll
Let's
see
if we
it done.
Let's pick the lock. Yeah, there's too many prying eyes in here to steal from this stuff, but we can
I'll
do the
see
locks.
it done.
That's heistable, that's heistable. Woodland Trails construction completed. Let's see what we can get next. Library will give us some prestige. Hedge maze plus 3 security. Let's get it. Alright, who else is all in here? There's Simok. Stelgar, 3-tusk wilder woman. Let's go talk to this guy.
Estramore?
A grizzled old elf, his hair braided and dyed, stands at one end of the hall. His arms and chest are cross-hatched with the pale seams of scars. His crooked smile looks like another. It's not many Estramoran who are permitted into our sacred city. Bethwell must be feeling especially soft today. Adair pays no attention to the elf, and instead has locked eyes with the Stelgar in front of him. He whispers to you, "Do you think he'd mind if I pet his Stelgar?" Sagani lowers her head. "Remember how well that worked out last time." Come to hear your future at Ter Evron? Or to make your own at Blood Sands? What's Blood Sands? An ancient place of sacrifice, in a cave by the great elms themselves. Raiston and his druids have been an integral part of Glanfathan society for generations, no matter what some of the other tribes might say. Ere Glanfath has held its own against the Estramoran because some of us still understand the power of sacrifice. Does this thought make you uncomfortable? It should. It is what has kept our society alive for so long. You don't seem fond of us, Estramoran. I fought in the Broken-Storm War, and the War of Black Trees. I saw my brethren cut down defending the places of the Builders, and I shed blood alongside Galvin Regd himself. Now, the Estramoran seem to think that they will find a cure for their empty children among our sacred sites, or worse, that they will find sanctuary in our lands. And I've seen what happens when they set their sights on Glanfathan soil. Isn't there room for you both? In 200 years, Defiance Bay and the New Haomar have outgrown their own crooked cobblestones. They rupture and reek like bloated corpses. No. Inviting them into our lands would be the end of us. In my 250 years, I've led my people through 2 wars. Our borders have remained intact, and largely through the reputations of 3-tusk Stelgar. I've sired a dozen children, but none have been deemed fit to take my place. I care nothing for the legacies that obsesses the Estramoran lords, but it is important that my successor continue this path. Is your role hereditary? Not entirely. We believe that the souls of our ancestors come back to us, that a strong soul may bear many more, but all souls must be tested by our elders. The Riau looked first among my children for a successor, but their souls were weak. Ordinarily, they would turn to others in my tribe, to clan heads and their families. Ordinarily. But we share a tradition of fostering the children of other tribes, and the Anamfath of Fisher Crane has trusted his youngest to my care. And as none of my own blood are fit to take my place, the Rial will look next to this bog child, the kin of another Anamfath, and my foster daughter to take my place. Bog child? I have nothing but respect for Fisher Crane, but their ways are not ours. The Orlans of Fisher Crane have lived in Thane Bog for 1,000 years. They are cunning and furtive by nature, which serves them well when they have swamplands to hide their movements. But this will not deter the Estermorn in open ground. I wouldn't be so sure. There's greater fear in the unseen enemy. He points to the warriors gathered near the fire. Our savagery has deterred the Estermorn from further encroachment. They still tell of our deeds in the Broken Stone War. But if a child of Fisher Crane leads our tribe, we will lose that boldness, and the Estermorn will lose their fear of us. The child will be influenced by the souls of her ancestors. In times of crisis, she will look to her kin in Thane Bog for guidance. No matter what I might try to teach her, it will not be enough. There is a way you could help. Few have the stomach for it, but I think you have the perspective to see why certain unpleasantries may be necessary. Go on. This Orlan girl has the soul of a leader. If it were passed to one of my own offspring, our tribe would remain strong. The Druids of Blood Sands have a way to do this, and they understand the importance of a strong line of succession for three-tough Stelgar. This is brutal talk, even among Glanfathans. He gives you a key. There's a house in southeast Heartsong next to the river. The child will be asleep, and I've arranged for her to be unattended for a time. Take her and bring her to Keeper Weird-Eye in Blood Sands. She knows what must be done. When she presents you with the liquid essence, bring it back to me. What the hell? I don't see why you need me to do this. Because I cannot do it without attracting undue attention. I don't relish passing down my own burdens onto another, but this will incite war between our tribes if I am caught. What will Keeper Weird-Eye do with the child? Have you seen the rituals of Blood Sands? She will sacrifice her. It is the only way to distill her essence. I could take him. Please, let me take him. How could you possibly expect to get away with this? Few know the girl is here, and one Orlan babe will look much the same as the next. But let me worry about this. Tell me about the potion that you need from Weird-Eye. Essence, bound and distilled into a liquid. It will have little immediate effect on me, but it will weave a stronger soul in my future issues. I should kill you for this. Surrounded by my best warriors? That would be unwise. Very well, I'll help you. You are a friend to the Glanfathan people. Act swiftly and quietly, Estermore. Fetch the Orlan child from a house in southeast Heartsong. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to carry this out, but I'm going to see how far we can get without killing her. Let's see where this leads to. Oh, we have a cutscene. A young man approaches you with a swift and purposeful stride. While you've never met him before, he has the same stern, wild look as Seamok. He doesn't speak until he's right next to you. When he does, his voice is quiet. Wait, I saw you speaking with my father. What's this about? He glances back at the room with Seamok. He's asked you to sacrifice Vela, hasn't he? Maybe he's right about three-tough Stelgar growing weak. But if this is the price of strength, it isn't worth it. The tribes have survived this long because we've stuck together. A voice of reason. It's a wonder Seamok didn't feed him to his Stelgars. Do you have another idea? There's an herbalist among the Oviates of the Golden Grove. Bleda, that's her name. They all gather southeast of here by the river. She could brew a poison. Simak wouldn't know the difference until it's too late. There's the family resemblance. There's an easier way to kill Simak, you know. His warriors would surround you in no time. Besides, it's simplest if this happens quietly. Why not just return this child to her birth parents? It's complicated. A child sent to be fostered by another tribe isn't allowed to return. Unfortunately, explaining that we're shielding her from her father would make matters much worse for both tribes. You want me to murder your father? No, but it's better than allowing him to murder his child. Let me guess, if Simak dies, you're next in line. It's not like that. The Riau have already determined that my soul isn't strong enough. Whoever follows my father, it won't be me. Fine, I'll poison your father. With another glance at Simak's chamber, he backs toward the door. Like I said, you'll find Bleda in the Golden Grove. Good luck. And the plot thickens. These are some backstabbing bastards, these guys. Lyris, gotta remember that guy. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so I guess we gotta go find some poison now. Sounded like it was somewhere in the Golden Grove. I guess we gotta go over here somewhere. Well, let's keep looking at the place. Stelgar, a warrior, and a tribesman. Let's take a quick look over here and see if there's anything interesting.
And what does the flame reveal?
Some plants right here. Barath's Bell. And doesn't look like we can get any farther that way. And this must be the bridge going across to that tree. Ooh. Another apparition or something.
You have stayed true to our cause, Inquisitor, when so many others have not. For every heretic we confess, for every betrayer that burns on our pyres, new sheep continue to flock to Iavara ex Incios. But not you. I underestimated you in the beginning, but no longer.
You honor me, Grand Inquisitor.
It is not for honor that I summoned you today, but for duty. Too many of our own have confessed upon the wheel and the rack and the flame. Too many of our faithful have had their minds poisoned by the Kratom witch. The tide is against us now. We have but one option. Iavara's following must see her exposed for what she is. She must confess her heresy before my court.
How would we reach her?
Not in Kratom, surely. Their lord has embraced her heathen faith and protects her with his army. But in Oceanus, things would be different. The king of Oceanus is a sinful man. We have helped him to see the error of his ways, and now he fears for his soul. He would pay any price for absolution.
But how will we get Iavora to move Oceanus?
You have already done much for the Inquisition. I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
Alright.
I'm on the trail.
Well, let's keep going this way, I guess. Is this... Yeah, this is the Golden Grove. Ovid's Guard. Ovid. This will earn my trust. Would you continue to support Irona? Oh, there's Bleda right here. This is the person we need to talk to.
Hail, Estremor.
The elf holds a chipped wooden pipe. The sweet smoke wafting from the bowl makes you dizzy. Welcome, Estremor. I've got herbs and potions for sale. Looking for something to ease your travels? Or something to make them more interesting? When she grins, you see her teeth and gums are stained brown. I hear that you can make certain poisons. She takes a deep draw on her pipe. Poisons? I only deal in tonics that heal and enlighten. Of course, many beneficial substances can be harmful when taken in great quantities. But that's just Waritha's way of keeping all things in balance. Really? What kind of substances? She leans against a winding tree trunk and ticks the items off on her fingers. Oh, there's plenty. Concentrated carogolan, undistilled spider venom, rotten blood moss extract, cave coral mixed with skein bone. Give me some undistilled spider venom. She stops counting and scratches her head. What would you want with something like that? Well, my friend Stelgar is dying, and he wants to ease the creature's passing. She frowns, her teeth clamped around the pipe. Poor thing. Here, take this. She gives you a vial filled with a dark fluid. It works slowly, but this will send him back to the cycle kindly enough. Just see that it doesn't get misplaced. Half that dose would kill the Namawa. Was there anything else I can do for you? I'd like to see your stock. Okay, so apparently she's selling a bunch of potions. Nothing I really need at the moment. And she's also got some crafting material. Yep, nothing I really need. Alright. Trick Seamok into drinking the poison. Alright, let's see what else is down this way.
A blade in the dark.
Tamrin. Though his eyes are closed and his posture still, the man before you keeps his head aimed at you, as if carefully following your movements. Hail to you! May your time in the Golden Grove be enriching. If you are in need of services, speak with Bleda. She will see to your concerns. What can you tell me of the Golden Grove? We are naturalists, philosophers, herbalists, and teachers. The Ovates of the Golden Grove know that true wisdom comes from the study of natural order. We endeavor to teach others to explore the world for themselves. Alright, farewell. And we have some plants sitting here.
I shall be discreet.
Alright, so we have more people down here, Ovates. Okay, so we are running up on time, so we better do a quick save here.